Hey, good afternoon, folks. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. I'm again today in downtown Bay City, and we're going to update you on the severe weather that looks like it's heading into western Michigan. I want to show you something, though. If you read my post from earlier today, I said sunshine is one of the key factors in severe weather. You might think it's kind of ironic, but the sun is out here in Bay City, so the temperatures are building. That actually increases our chances of severe weather. May be hard to see, but the low clouds are moving in from the south. I know that the winds aloft are in from the southwest, so there's also shear. That's one of the factors, a second factor, that is an ingredient, so to speak, for severe weather here in Michigan. And we've had some reports of up to quarter-size hail in Racine, Wisconsin. That's just across the lake. I'll show you those storm cells here in just a minute when we look at the radar. Those storm cells are moving northeast, and it looks to me like they're heading toward Muskegon or north of Muskegon, and we'll take a look at that right now. So here is the radar. You can see it's really lighting up. The reds, those are the heavy thunderstorms, and this is the cell, one of the cells right here. This cell produced some pea-size to marble-size hail around the north side of Chicago, and then this cell out here is the one that we'll look at a little closer that has had quarter-inch hail, or I'd say quarter-sized hail, 1-inch size hail. All right, but look at the storms down in the southwest. Those are the storms that we're going to be watching to possibly become severe as they head toward the Kalamazoo area. Let's get in on the Grand Rapids area radar, and we'll track these storms a little bit better for you. So, Benton Harbor, South Bend, Kalamazoo, you're probably only an hour from these strong storms, not severe right now, but strong coming toward you. And with the increased sunshine, those could continue to increase in strength. And then here you see the storms. And anywhere you see this purple right here, hey, off the coast of my hometown, Waukegan, Illinois, tracking toward the northeast. And look at that, it's heading toward the Grand Rapids area. Let's see if we can get some times on it for you, so you can have an estimate of when the storm system might be actually hitting the coastline. And there you can see it. So you're looking toward the Holland area with this cell that possibly has hail. You're looking at around 350 to 359 or so. So somewhere between 4 and 5 o'clock it's going to be into the Grand Rapids area. Again, we'll set this into motion for you and you can see what's going on. All of these storm cells are moving toward the northeast pretty quickly, and it's going into an area in Michigan where now we're getting some sunshine. So the severe weather chances certainly can continue to increase. If there were any warnings with these, we would see them on our radar scope here. We don't just yet, but it looks like this is a favorite area for those to start to strengthen. All right, so let's get into the forecast here, and I want to show you what the radar forecast actually looks like. It'll come up here for you in a second. All right, this is a high-resolution model, 4 p.m. today, and you can see how well it's doing. The storms along the west coast. Now let's go to 5 p.m. Grand Rapids, right down US 131, down into the Kalamazoo area, heading toward Battle Creek. 5 o'clock, it's starting to come into the Lansing area, still out of Saginaw and down through the Detroit area. 6 o'clock, right through, coming towards Saginaw, through Midland, through the Lansing area, down into the southeast toward Battle Creek, and into the far southwest corner of Michigan, I should say, and continuing to move east. 6 o'clock, Detroit and Ann Arbor, and the Thumb still probably in the clear. 7 o'clock tonight, storms heading into the Thumb, storms heading down into Detroit, maybe becoming more active down here, northern Ohio, eastern Indiana. As a result, maybe starting to rob some of the energy from up in Michigan. This is 8 o'clock, the severe storms probably pushing out of Michigan, and 9 o'clock, all of the activity out of Michigan. So that gives you a pretty good time frame here. The next couple of hours, the west side of the state, large hail. So far the main threat, Racine, quarter-sized hail in the last hour or so. That cell heading toward the Grand Rapids, Muskegon area shortly here in the next half hour to hour. and high wind gusts possible with any of these storms too. Tornadoes, there's enough shear for an isolated, short-lived one. It would not surprise me, but I don't think it's the main threat. The main threat would be really gusty winds in some of these isolated storms and the large hail. So there's your update. Monitor us on MLive. We'll continue to update this. If things really become severe, we'll come back in, give you continuous updates. And if you have any questions on the severe weather for this afternoon, I'll go on to the Kalamazoo Facebook page now where this live feed is showing. And if you have any questions, just ask those. For now, Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here at the MLive Hub in Bay City, watching the severe weather. Get ready and be prepared here in the next couple of hours.